see where the Tommy Paul approach ended up. Ruud had to take barely one step there and had plenty of time to execute the pass. A well-constructed point there from Tommy Paul in corner. When he establishes that position, he's going to make a move, try to hit a wide forehand so he can open up the backhand side of the court again. He wants to attack that backhand.
Very much worth noting that this is already hasn't been smooth sailing for him in his home slam before.
The defense from Ruud again when he can sort of establish his feet underneath him. See, Tommy Paul actually opened the court pretty well, took away a little time, but Ruud was able to get behind that backhand. And again, it's a couple times now that Paul's approached across the court and not been able to get over there and cover the line. Yeah, that's the challenge. Who can take the other one out of their comfort zone? See, clearly Tommy Paul's going to try to get forward in the court. You saw the last game, he's going to try to hustled all the way over to hit a forehand on this shot. But unfortunately, that put him in the alley. Gave Tommy Paul a lot of room.
Wow, can't even believe he hit that, but that was one of those, if you're not sure, come back around. Who knows?
You can see the amount of spin on the Ruud forehand, just carrying that ball through the sideline. Shows some pretty good athleticism too. That's difficult. Good target there on the serve. That body serve set up the whole point. So quickly, Tommy Paul getting into the net. He gets a little more topspin than normal, so his ball is jumping off the court after the bounce.
He's got a deceptively big serve, too. Man, you got to applaud the effort. Tommy Paul out here scrambling like a madman. Got a point now to force the first set tiebreak.
Heads up play from Tommy Paul here. Good kick serve wide, heavy return. Instead of running around trying to hit a forehand, he used the backhand because they could take it a little earlier. Sticking to the plan, taking away time, getting into the net. Quality passing shots when he's that far back behind the baseline and having to play on the run. Gives Tommy Paul a lot of room to finish that volley short. Good awareness.
That was great defense midway through the point. Casper Ruud earning the first set in a tough tiebreak over Tommy Paul of the United States.
So the racket that the stringer that his guy is currently working on.
Right, they'll take it off because he needs it back as soon as possible.
Because he needs it back as soon as possible.
And is that because maybe he likes that frame?
It's for consistency.
Yeah.
Or that frame.
Yeah, but I'm saying like Casper would say, I want this frame. Ruud can generate on this ball, kind of almost moving backwards with not a lot of pace to work with. He really laid into that forehand.
Yeah,
zoom in on Brad. Flatten out that backhand. That's a 40 love.
Yeah, nicely job there. Ruud showing some commitment of his own to that backhand down the line. Not a shot he hits too often, but he's going to have to hit that a little more so that Tommy Paul doesn't get too comfortable camping out in the backhand corner.
Too much air under that drop shot. Graphed from Tommy Paul because Casper Ruud, even though he was deep in the court, he was running as soon as he saw Tommy open up the face of that forehand.
Well, I think that choice comes from a lot of respect for the Ruud movement behind the court. I think Tommy Paul was receiving a pretty good slicer. That ball was staying pretty low.
Start for Tommy Paul.
A nice choice here from Tommy Paul, getting Ruud even further off the court there. Great antidote there when you're playing someone who's going to play far back.
Fascinating moment coming up here. Tommy Paul hasn't had a lead.
The depth in this return. Ruud playing off his shoelaces, and again, it's that backhand up the line. This is some big-time athleticism to run this ball down and to produce a shot. Use just the wrists to get that ball low cross court. Yeah, it's no backswing, straight wrist there.
At USOpen.org, that's our online home for point-by-point live scoring highlights, real-time stats and draws.
excuse me, on the ad court.
The ad court, yeah.
You know, I would like him to use the kick serve here. I thought it was pretty effective in the first set when he was able to.
He can come in behind that,
come in behind it. He can get Ruud further off the court.
Oh, man. The serve down the tee worked to perfection. He just blew the money.
Yeah, Tommy Paul using some big ups here, but during the point there were a couple shanks. Serve and volley. Travel a long way when he's that far back and already going to play the ball pretty high. Gives Paul a lot of time to sneak in. Oh, what a kick serve there. That's some good advice from me to use the kick serves. Worked out pretty well on the ad side.
To finish it off, Tommy Paul takes a 6-5 lead in the second. Not an easy pickup off his toes from Casper Ruud. 30, he did well.
Yeah, most impressed too with the way that he bounces back after two sort of loose.
There's just so much action on that forehand.
Spot and control the point and find his forehand. You have to keep him movement to the two side, run him back the other way, look for chances to get in, again to put pressure on the backhand, but on the run.
And now points for 6-5.
Great lesson in using your athleticism to sort of enhance your tennis. Getting good positioning, taking the ball early, and then getting into the net quickly. Tommy Paul using that speed. Great serve, great spot right there.
Had him on a string on that point.
Yeah, it all starts with establishing that first ball towards the backhand corner and then opening the court the other way. That really opens up a lot of avenues for Paul to attack from there. And using Ruud's
between Tommy Paul and Casper Ruud. This best of 5 just became best of 3. Is the start of set 3 with the number 5 seed Casper Ruud to serve.
Yeah, it's clear how Casper Ruud wants to construct his point.
Backhand down the line's been a signature shot of Tommy Paul. Casper Ruud's used it a little bit. It's just too good, but Tommy has kept to that game plan. Important that was for the American. He hit the serve and the forehand he wanted, and Ruud managed to reset the point, and Tommy didn't waver. Oh, goodness me. Look at the hands from Tommy Paul, making something so hard.
You see Ruud's hitting that return from so far back in the court. Tommy Paul just...
Casper Ruud straightens the ship. That's just a beautiful play point from Casper Ruud.
That's a physical point there from Casper Ruud. Just body blow after body blow. Said everything's all good, so let's go.
It's Luis Asmar Engzell from Sweden, our chair umpire. Didn't bother Tommy all that much because he refocused and pops an ace down the tee, since he's the one who mentioned something to the chair recently. And that's a breakpoint save for the American. That takes number 6 from Tommy Paul. Quite a margin.
Yeah, nice job there, Tommy Paul, keeping your head still, keeping the eyes on the ball, accelerating.
Tommy takes the lead in the third. Well, it's like deja vu from set number 2.
Where he used some big serves under pressure to shorten points and get through his games, like you said, a little more quickly.
Yeah, that big forehand at work again. And Casper Ruud holds for 4-3 in the third, a set apiece on Louis Armstrong Stadium. Still got a little more work to do here at 40 love. There you go, it's 4-all. Tommy Paul, the 29 seed, serving to the number 5 seed, Casper Ruud.
release wide or tee, but use the body serve, jam Ruud up, get yourself a short ball.
Something pretty hard look. And that catches the line. Pass from Tommy Paul.
I think everyone in the crowd had the same reaction. Wait, what? The left foot slide there. Tommy Paul, the quick stab, and brings it down to catch the line. It's incredible balance as he's sliding away from the court there.
Off them wheels.
Now Ruud had a good look at that one. He anticipated correctly, but not enough depth. Tommy Paul.
Paul has broken 4 times in this match. I don't think he's consolidated yet, though. That's the charge here, and if he can pull it off, he wins him the 3rd.
He just stole this point right here. Here at the U.S. Open, taking the speed. Tommy Paul very. Whatever it is, you commit to your shots, especially that backhand.
How about a comeback?
He's got to take it to Ruud.
Missed it. Tommy Paul didn't quite get there before the second bounce.
Yeah, and again, it's Ruud taking the chance and coming forward as the point starts. Big forehand, getting in behind it. To finish off the 3rd. The number 5 seed holds a 2-1 lead on Louis Armstrong Stadium over Tommy Paul of the United States.
Tommy Paul down 2-1. A noticeable drop in energy in this, the opening game of the fourth set.
Understand the wind comes out of the sails a little bit after the end of the third set, like that's for Tommy Paul. Right now he's trying to gather himself and get it back together. And that's a good point. It's a good start right there.
That's a terrific turnaround from Tommy Paul. Let down after dropping that third set. Remember, he was serving. Ninth ace of the match for Tommy Paul, and another opportunity. Indeed. Maybe this is the moment.
Yeah, Ruud's so far back in the court.
Big time pace.
See the smile there, knowing that was his point. He should have won it.
By the way, capacity is just about.
This was a great ball coming back, actually, from Casper Ruud. Tommy Paul played possum for a second and then guessed right. What a touch volley there.
Squeaky bum time here on Louis Armstrong Stadium.
15.
What a get from Casper Ruud. Most of this match, it's been Tommy Paul. 23-year-old Norwegian put on the Jets.
He got out of the corner so quickly there. That was a pretty good volley from Tommy Paul. And effort. That's amazing what effort can do for you. It's just incredible. Early in the match, if they would try to bring Ruud in, and he hasn't tried it too often there.
Casper Ruud now serving from behind, all set. Hit a forehand. fourth from Casper Ruud.
Casper Ruud looks like he's going to continue. Massive forehand there from Casper Ruud again, showing off that. Nice volley technique for Casper Ruud up there.
And moving forward.
Yeah, he's really good at that. I mean, he's a good athlete. Obviously, can time the ball well. A nice little volley right here. You like that one. Nice reaction, Tommy.
That's just too big. Bigger statement.
Not making as many first serves.
Big body serve from Tommy Paul. Unlucky net cord. Casper's sorry, not sorry. He's got a 3-love lead in the 5th over Tommy Paul.
Regardless of what happened in the previous point. If anything, he plays the next point harder, Casper Ruud.
And it is a 4-love lead for Casper Ruud. This is already the 2nd longest match played at the US Open in 2022. And increasingly, Tommy's going to the thighs, putting his hands on knees. That's not a great sign.
Casper Ruud side to side behind. Pushing, you see pushing Tommy Paul back further and further in the court. That's when he's most dangerous, consecutive forehands.
Casper Ruud is a game away now from the round of 16 at the 2022 U.S. Open. Casper Ruud, the number 5 seed, takes out the number 29 seed, Tommy Paul of the United States, in 5 sets. And that was a friendly hug at the net and some kind words from both players. And that was 4 sets of edge-of-your-seat tennis. In the 5th set, Ruud just squeezed the life out of Tommy Paul.
Just incredibly professional from beginning to end for Casper Ruud, no matter what he was dealing with throughout the match. If it was his own inconsistency, or if it was Tommy Paul playing well,